just before we get into this episode of the Career Mode, I know that not a lot of you will probably watch this, but if you do and you are enjoying it, again, please just leave a like and comment saying you're enjoying it. It really does help. It helps push it through the algorithm. It helps, me in response to the channel. I'm really enjoying it. It's going to continue. I'm having quite fun with it now. Now that I know where we're progressing and where we're going with it, I'm fine. It was just like maybe a few episodes ago I was in a state where I was like, is this even worth it? But I'm enjoying it, so I'm going to do it. It's that simple. But again, likes would be appreciated. Secondly, there is a podcast which will be out today from some lovely, lovely people over at the Off-White podcast. Vic and Dave were lovely enough to invite me onto their podcast that they've started. They asked me, I think one of them was in a live stream and said, would you like to be on a podcast? We've emailed quite a bit. We filmed that the other day. It comes out, or will have come out today as you're watching this. There'll be a link for it in the description. Please go and check it out. Please go check them out. They're just nice lads, down-to-earth people who just like to chat about football, sport, absolutely anything that they might discuss. And it was really fun to be a part of, so make sure you go and check them out. They were very welcoming, they were dead nice, so yeah. Thought I'd just let you guys know that that's what happened and that's what we've been doing. And it's just new things that I'm trying to bring to the channel, and it was dead fun, so go and check them out. But we're going to get into the episode, so yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Career Mode episode 9. We are into the new season. We have got promoted and I am shitting it. I think I'm going to get sacked this season on the basis that I think I'm the worst team in this league by a stretch of an imagination. Look at the Lille, Monaco, Fiorentina, Marseille, Atletico, Leverkusen, Milan, Schalke, Roma, Benfica, Lyon, PSV, Celtic. It's not looking safe, boys, and I've lost the first game of the season against Atletico Madrid. With that being said, I want to talk you through some of the transfers that were made. We have bought Saliba. Now, he had a clause of 21 million. I think we had a budget of about 25. I accidentally bidded 10 million instead of what I was going to go for 13. And they came back and said 13 million and will accept. Bearing in mind his value is 14. And I said, okay. Offered him 50k a week and he said yes. But it's only for 2 years, which is a bit annoying. So we'll have to upgrade that at the end of the year. Next, we needed a winger. I was tossing and turning between Hudson-Odoi, Pedri, and this Simakov guy. Didn't want the Simakov guy, whatever his name is. And I thought, you know what, Pedri is an out-and-out left winger. So let's go and get him. And they accepted 15 million for him. I was happy. And then we're paying him 30k a week for 4 years. Solid. What have we received? We have had a deal for Bartra. Where are we going? That I've rejected. It won't tell me who's left the club. Okay, so long story short, we sold Sanabria, the striker. And I think we've sold the left winger, who was Juanmi, something like that, yeah. We've still got to sell Fekir, although he is looking solid. If we're not going to sell him, I might loan out Pedrinho, to be fair. Just to get some game time. I do want to loan out all of these. But it looks like we've lost our best player in the youth academy. Do you know the 94 rated guy? I think we've lost him. So that being said, let's go to development. Let's go to age. Oh. Let's go all the way to the top and make sure these are definitely loan listed, all of them. Loan listed. We're not loaning him out. Pedri, we're going to look at his development plan. Attacking where he's got skill moves. What do we need? We need shooting and passing and improving, to be fair. It's not the worst thing in the world. Inverted wide midfielder. Position, should we just make him a left winger for now? It's going to take 2 weeks. Piece. Nice. He'll be able to play left winger then. That's what we like to see. We'll do that. Let's take a look at William Saliba. Development plan, what's good? Pace is already solid. Let's, in fact, actually. Stopper. Yeah, probably something improve all of his physicals, all of his pace, and his defending awareness and stand tackle goes up. I'm happy for that. But with that being said, we still have 8 million left in a 10k budget. Let's adjust that to make it a bit more representative of like an 8k budget, an 8 mil budget with 25k. We need to bring on a backup striker. Now, who's this? Why have they recommended this guy? Asked to scout and shortlist him, yes. Alphonso Davies is at Real Madrid now, Jesus. Axel is Tuanzebe any decent? So could bring him in and all. Axel Tuanzebe 74. An 81 potential, probably not. We are looking for an out-and-out striker though, and Adeyemi was a player that I wanted to scout. He's being scouted. He's got bags of potential. Look, I mean, look at them stats. It's insane. Bustos as well. Another player that looks incredible. I'm hoping to loan one of them in. Any strikers that they think will be good for the club, we can go ahead and. I don't know who that is. Yeah, we can go ahead and loan in, hopefully, because we didn't have many loans last season. Felix Nemecha, is he not insane? No, he's not. Oriel Busquets, no, not incredible. Conor Gallagher is. .83 potential at Cam as well. Could bring him in on a free transfer. Not sure about that though. Anyone else that screams? Good, not incredible. Let's have a look at these for a centre mid. Ruiz Atil. .83 potential. What about Moray? 82 potential. No, they're all not incredible. Balogun's okay. Still only 63 rated though, not the best. We haven't really got the funds for anyone else. Boss just wanted to say, oh, thank you. You took the chance to listen. It's all worked out well. Thank you, lad. We've improved the squad anyway. So the squad that we're going to play Teo next game. Emerson starts, Moreno starts. Did we buy Centellas or did we buy Moreno? Can't remember. We need to play Centellas though. We could do with a backup keeper. That's an area we do need to look at. Let's take a look at them. So FIFA position goalkeeper. Submit because we've got rid of Bravo now. Ramsdale's solid, but we need a decent backup. I wonder if we can get a player save changes, yes. We played Petri in the last game, we did lose unfortunately, 1-0. I think to, who did I say? Oh, it's only 31. Yeah, we're not getting him then, are we? What about I play like Sirigu? I might be able to try and pick him up, for cheap. Just as a nice backup goalkeeper. Oh, for like $1 million or $2 million. Maximiano nowadays, 30. Jesus Christ. Look at all the like old goalkeepers we were looking at. Oh, might be able to get Muslera, to be fair. Approached by. Offer 2 mil for you. They want 3 mil and to exchange Edgar. Remove. Propose new transfer 3 of 3 million. 3.2 million. They want 4.2. 3.4. No, 3.5 to be fair. We've got some funds. Yep, nice. Muslera negotiates wage. How much do you think he wants? I'm going a 2-year contract. Crucial, yeah. We'll probably start you, to be fair. 1-year deal. That's acceptable. How much do you want? Disregard release clause. We can probably afford about 30k. Yep, nice. So we've just signed Muslera as our potential backup starter keeper. Charlton can now go out on loan, and that shows up the whole of the defence. Nice. I'm not too opposed to that. We were looking a bit hit and miss there. Let's go to the squad up, because now we can add Charlton to the. Oh, he's on the loan list already. Hopefully someone will pick him up soon, and it'll be a case of he comes back as our backup next season a lot better than he already is. Now we're just missing a striker. If we can sell Fekir, I'd be quite the happy man. Like, is he? Oh, add to transfer list. I'm hoping someone comes and picks him up soon. Hopefully. But we do have a game against. I think this could be another season where we start off terrible and get better. I really hope that's the case. But in terms of strikers, I actually don't know who we're going to get. We've got Porto. I think we've lost this match. Oh, right. What's being said? Playing really well. I'll think about it. Captaincy of the Porto fixture. Yep, do whatever you want. Canales transfer offer of 41 million. Now I have had some big offers for some key players. He's 30 and only 83 rated. Usually I've said no when it's come to players like Mandy, because they've just been outrageously low. Reject that automatically. Like Bartes was 430 plus a shitty CDM. 40, if we can get 45, I might look at a centre mid to get now. Centre mid, search. Potentially high rated. We've got Gravenberch. I could get a player like Camavinga. It's not the worst shout in the world, is it? Oh, shit, I clicked accept. Well, 40 million, that's going to have to do. Fuck it. Search player. Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, it's expiring in 11 months, that's class. Play like Tonali. Huge player. Expiring in 11 months, that's what I like to see. I'm trying to look at like both already good ratings and around that price point as well. None of these are shouting out. I could go for a player like Mason Mount, to be fair. It's not the worst shout in the world. Ruben Neves. Players that are going to get much better as well. He might be a little bit priced. Oh, he's 51 million, that's outrageous. both huge options. Let's see where that takes us, to be fair, because these are big improvements. Let's sim this match. We're going to start with Mussolera in goal, Emerson, Centelles, Mandy Bartra, Racic, Canales, Armada, Tete, Cabral and Teo. If it needs to be, we can bring on Pedri at left wing. Locatelli is another player that we might be able to get our hands on. But I want a player that's already good. Like already a decent rating, so maybe like maybe a Mount wouldn't be a bad thing after all. Now we're in the light green there, in the dark greeny blue colour. Hopefully a few chances can be created. I'm not sure how we're going to fare, but it's 1-0. Tete scores already. That was quick. What is going on? Maybe we're going to solidify ourselves a little bit easier than I thought. But I don't want to rush to any conclusions, because that could just be like the start of a game. Absolutely random things can happen. Ball's cleared. Can we play it down the line? There we go. Into space. We're leaving the wing backs quite open. I don't think that's something I want to do this year. I might stick him on, stay back. Playing through, take another shot. He does, it's 2-0. What is going on, Armada? We struggled in the first game and we struggled in pre-season. So, it's really, really tempting to see how we're going to fare against these top teams. Because they are solid opponents. Regardless of maybe if we get a 2-0, 3-0 here. Maybe even a 3-1. I don't think that's going to represent quite a lot of the season. We are at home as well, and I have noticed that home results do tend to favour us more than away results, which I suppose is very similar to real life. So it's going to be tough. Like I say, if we can keep creating chances and creating space, I'm going to be happy either way. Maybe something's clicked in the team, I'm not sure. Like our two signings haven't even started this game. Actually, no, Mussolera's a new signing and he started. Maybe that's what's new. Maybe we've brought in a new keeper and it's just bumped a rating up inside like the algorithm in the game. I don't know. Either way, 45 minutes in and we're 2-0 up, boys. Could concede. Haven't conceded. Clear it. Nice. So going in second half, looking like an absolutely dominating performance. Is Porto a side that came up with us? I don't think it is. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to go back and see who actually got promoted. I think it was Marseille in the end, wasn't it? Because we played them a few times last year. Yeah, maybe it's got to a stage where... Wait, are we attacking this way? No, we're attacking that way now, yeah. Maybe it's got to a stage where some of the teams are that close that when you do bump up a division, it's not the biggest gap in history. Like, because the back at the end of that season, we obviously deserved to get promoted, otherwise we wouldn't have won the games, and we do have the personnel available to really fight for a spot. You know, we're in between that top of the League One, bottom to mid league championship, which now we've hit the championship, could be huge. We could push on and progress. We could just sit back and not invest properly. But like I say, the players themselves are actually, they're going to progress. You know, they've all got potential. They've all got solid potential as well. I mean, Saliba goes up to what, an 86. Armada goes up to like an 89. Cabral like an 85. They've all got like almost like a winning formula. Some of the youth candidates will probably come through at the back end of this season, start of next season anyway. Hopefully the goalkeeper in the centre mid can do a job. But, oh shit, what have I clicked on? I don't know. Canales comes off, Gravenberch comes on, Pedri comes on because he's a nice sub to make, and then we will bring Saliba on. To be fair, we need to get him a little bit more match sharp. I am finding that the new signings that we made haven't necessarily been as sharp as they possibly could have been. And so that's probably affected performances, to be fair. Whereas everyone else has looked okay. We've got to get them, gold gems up. Green gems, sorry. We've got to get the green happiness. If people are performing and they're liking the squad, it can happen. And it, impacts the team positively, as we've seen. 90th minute coming in then. Edge of the box. I think we've comfortably won this 2-0, right? Very comfortably. We haven't conceded a shot yet. Which surprises me against a team like Porto. I thought that was like a solid squad that we're going to really struggle against. Lille haven't done too well. Where's that put us in the league then? Surely like mid-table. Oh, we have the EFL Cup now as well. I want to let you know I've been about my future. You'll get your chance. Disappointed you left me out. Keep working on your game. Try and keep it contempt. Where is Alex Murray? Oh, Alex Moreno's there. We will play your next game, lad, and Saliba will probably will as well. Pedri can come back on for the next game. So it is looking like if Canales does go, we need a centre mid, and then we definitely need to invest the rest of the money that we have on a striker. Definitely on a striker. Boss, have I got a chance? No. Sorry, lad. Oh, Canales it's been sold already. They've put 36 into. Oh, that's not a lot. They want Alex Moreno for 15. Reject. He's a key player. Not selling him. Oh, I may have made a mistake. I've got 40 million to spend on a centre mid. Not a lot of wage. Declan Rice is looking tasty. Camavinga's looking better. Antonali, we're going to have to wait until we scout them properly. We're against Betis, so we're going to whack Ramsdale in goal. What is going on? Why has the team changed? Oh, Canales has gone, that's why. In that case, Greenwood can come into the actual starting squad. Yeah, we're going to do that. Becky can start over on Marder. No. We're going to have to start with something like that. We're going to quicksand this. I'm not really bothered about the result. Hopefully we should win. Only 1-0 though, but it's quite positive performance. Regardless. So, not the right game. Fuck it. Nabil Fekir, this is what we wanted to see. They've offered 31. I'm going to negotiate. I'm going to try and get as close to that 36 as possible. $37's fine. That's huge because he wasn't in our immediate plans. We're probably going to start without Marder anyway. It means that Pedrinho can stay, Fekir can go, and we can get a good striker. In fact, an amazing midfielder and a quality striker. That puts a lot of money back into the club. And I'm quite happy with that. Monaco also wants him. Delegate, start at 43 and don't go any less than 38. Right, we'll go and have a look at these. Who we have scouted. So transfers, transfer hub. Here we go. So, looking at strikers we have. Adeyemi who's 72, that's not bad actually. Bustos who's already 76, that's huge. Can we loan him? Can we buy him? A 76. So FIFA. Bustos, what's his name? Noel Bustos. 85 potential, you know. I think that's a solid buy. We're going to offer 13. Counter. Remove exchange player. 14. Yes, 14 million for a solid striker. Is there anyone else we could really look at getting? Like Balogun, David, Adeyemi looks solid, but he also looks a little bit. Oh, he's cheap, but he isn't that rating yet. And we need someone that rating. Evan Nilsson. How good is Evan Nilsson? 86 potential. Not there's not that much in it. Negotiate a wage. Solid lad. We can afford quite a bit. We've just sold our best centre mid at the club. Rotation. That doesn't work. He wants to be an important player. Except fuck it. Yeah, why not? Length the contract 5 years. He's young. 3-year deal. Let's go for 4. Me in the middle, lad. Yep. We weren't looking. I might put a contract in. Let's go. 80 million. 32. Deny release clause. He wants 45k. Except I'll do that. He's probably not going to get a chance to score 20 goals. That's our backup striker bought in. I'm happy with that. That's quite solid actually. 76 rated. I mean, it fits around this area of like high 70s going into the 80s. As a backup, Cabral is solid already. Pedri fits that, 76 anyway. So why is Rubal still there? I don't get it. So now it's just a centre mid. If we do get a lot of money, who's the best centre mid we can get? I'm talking like Camavinga, Gravenberch and Almada are the 3 highest centre mids, and Tonali. I don't want to go get Phil Foden. I don't think that's fair. A Tonali or a Camavinga would be good. Camavinga's solid actually, because he fits that centre mid spot rather than CDM. Transfer hub. How long's left? Camavinga is solid. There's a massive release clause. We have one game. We'll go Hoffenheim. We'll play this. How long's the episode so far? We'll make it a good 35 to 40 minutes. Right. Team management. Let's actually look at the team. Gravenberch doesn't look fit. How can we improve that? I'm not sure. We're just going to have to go with him. I don't. We'll put Greenwood on the bench. In fact, we'll put Becky on the bench. Why not? Everyone else is looking fit. We'll play Teo instead of Pedri. He's not looking fit enough. Saliba can start. Sim the match against Hoffenheim. It could again. It could be another very close game. It could be tough. Might not be. We never know. So in goal we start with Mussolera. Right back Emerson. Left back Moreno. Centre backs of Saliba and Mandy. In the midfield, Rajic and Gravenberch with Almada holding that central attacking midfield spot. Tete on the right, Teo on the left, and Cabral up top. We have a substitution lineup of. Is that a penalty? Might be a penalty, lads. I'm jumping in for the penalty. Cabral with the penalty. We've got to do something here. Let's go top left this time. We never go top left. Oh, what a goal. 1-0 up inside 8 minutes. You guys know that we will forever jump into sim. As you guys said, when it does say we can jump into sim, we're probably going to do it. 1-0 up inside 10 minutes. I'm happy with that. Like I was saying, we have Bustos on the bench. Pedrinho for Gears and Teles Bartra and Ramsdale backup goalkeeper. the season. You know what? This team is progressing along nicely. I said in the last episode I need to stop being so pessimistic and be a little bit more optimistic about the players that we have and the ability they've got. They've been showing it over the past sort of 3 to 4 months in game, fighting back to get into that playoff spot, battling through and winning the playoffs, and so far making quite an okay start to the season. We might have lost 1-0 against a very good, Athletic Bilbao side that actually looked like they're towards the top of the table. We're not too sure. It could have just been a bad day at the office with, starting players. I don't know. But that being said, probably going to go to bed after this. It's getting a little bit late. Back and sit and edit all of this tomorrow. As we're playing the ball around the box again. Can we create the space? We do create the space. Takes the shot and the keeper saves. Cabral with 1 goal already. Let's have a look at ratings. Who's playing out their skin? Cabral, Almada, Gravenberch, Rajic, the complete obvious people. The ones that always tend to get involved. They're really getting involved yet again. Saliba actually on a very good defensive rating is something we love to see because he will soon improve. Talking of Saliba, what is his actual potential? William Saliba's 87 potential. What a signing! If worst, well, not if worst comes to worst, but we still have some form of, money at the end, we might be able to go and take a look at picking up a new centre back as well to partner alongside Saliba. Upamecano is solid. Canate is another solid choice, to be fair. Gvardiol looks like a player that I want to get interested in. And then Saliba, Eder Militao, all of them players. So Gvardiol might be a player we go look at next. Try and get him on the cheap, loan him out for a season, and then see how well he performs, next season. Because at the end of the day, if we're looking at the likes of Mandy and Bartra, they're not going to stay at the club forever. Mandy's getting a little bit older, Bartra's not as old, but or is it the other way around? I always get confused. But they're not going to be the main centre-backs for a while. As we go through again and we score again, Almada racking up another goal. He has made a great start to the season, as has Cabral. Wow, this could be interesting. And you know what we're going to do? Something a little bit different. We're going to bring on Pedrinho. No, we're not. We're going to bring on Bustos for Cabral. Get him some game time, and we're going to get Pedrinho some game time. I know they both played well this game, Cabral and Almeida, but getting them gems up is actually very key for how well players do in the career mode. It is very, very important. You saw it when I had to start sit and do the training modes and the development modes, just to make sure that we're getting match sharp and fit. It's so important that they get the game time as well. As he's played through and he scores again. Cabral with the second goal as he gets subbed off. I'm ever so sorry, lad, it had to happen. And then you know what? We're going to bring on Centelles for Moreno. Give the left back a little bit of a run out as well. It's very important to rotate the key players. The ones that you're never going to bring on. Not too fussed about. Because like I say, you're never going to bring them on. But the ones that you don't bring, or the ones that you bring on quite often, need to be, you need to give them actual run out. You need to give them minutes. So maybe I've been making a few subs too late. But we're 3-0 up. We're cruising against a very good Hoffenheim team. Cuts across, scores again. Tete with the goal. Oh my god, my usual suspects of Cabral, Tete and Almada have all linked up together again today for a 4-0 victory against Hoffenheim. We're looking very, very solid, and I'm liking where we've headed. Beautiful. Milan beat Schalke. Let's have a look at the league table. Well, it shows the league table. It does. And you know what? A lot of teams around this, like, oh my god, look at this. Between 19th and 3rd, there is 3 points in it, which is insane. Fekir has sold. We've been given 31 million. What does that leave the budget at? A very respectable amount. Let's advance. guy is... Nine days remaining. You know what I'm going to do? I want Camavinga. I'm going to offer 25. They want 46 and 20%. Okay. Let's offer 30. Edit sell on clause to like 5%. And see where we go. They want 40 and 8. Let's drop that to like 33 and 8 and I'm happy. 35 with 20. Let's drop the 800k. Edit sell on, add sell on clause at 10%. 35 and 20. That's more than they asked for last time, so let's just drop that down to 30. Now, you know what? I'd rather pay 3 million more and remove the sell on clause. They're happy with that. Oh, they're going to come back to us. Okay. But he's solid. Look at that. With that being said, remove. Let's sort on what we don't need no more. Right, remove. Some of these I can keep hold of. Remove. How is Puig now? Oh, no. So, I need to know whether they're happy. They're not. They want 39. I'm going to have to negotiate again. Jesus Christ. Propose new transfer fee. Except, fuck it, 39.4. I want him. Negotiate his contract. Hopefully it's no more than like, what, I've got another 17 million, 14 million left. Important. If they want crucial, I'll give them crucial. No, important's fine. Okay, nice. 5-year contract, please, lad. Huge contract. Do you give him a release clause? Disregard release clause. Oh. Solid. We've now got... Oh, solid. He asked for next to nothing. Please with Pedro's continued. We think he's probably ready now to switch positions and be tried as a left winger, as we discussed. Nice. So you can also play left wing. Development plan. We're then going to go on to his growth as a player. His pace needs improving, specifically his sprint speed, and his shooting. So we're probably going to go with this. His dribbling's good. His passing's okay, but the areas that are selected probably do need improving. So fuck it. Very nice indeed. Let's actually go through the newcomers and see who we can muscle out. There's no point. Saliba, we already looked at. Yes, I believe we have. Stopper, yeah. Mandy, yeah. Pedri, inverted winger. Camavinga, we can look at now actually. Development plan. We need him to be a good box to box. Pace is already good though. And you know what? Just an out and out central midfielder. Improve the sprint speed. Improve the passing. Improve the dribbling in key areas. No, I don't like it. Playmaker. Passing, stamina and long shots. I might stick on balanced. He's a very well-rounded player anyway. Let's just improve what we've already got. Pedri. Bustos we can look at as well. Development plan. What do we want from you? Pace is solid. Poacher, yeah. Whack up the dribbling in the key areas and the stamina and the shooting. Yeah. So where is Pedri? Pedri's there. We're doing him inverted winger, yeah. Right, all that makes sense. We've scouted Sebastian Esposito. And last but not least for the episode today, we're going to take a quick look at Gvardiol, see how he looks. 19 years old. We don't know. So I'm going to end the episode there. We might look to buy him. I've still got quite a little bit of freedom to move, especially when it comes to the wage budget. Right, we can change that 50k a week. In fact, 30 is probably going to be good enough, and a 13 million budget. We've got room to manoeuvre. If we look at the actual squad, let's see key areas. Camavinga can come in, and he's actually probably going to go straight in over Gravenberch. Bustos, great addition. Teo, a great backup to Pedri. Gravenberch, Pedrine, in fact. It's going to sit a little bit like this. We're probably going to play Pedrinho. He needs the game time. And in fact, Ramsdale can play as well. Barger can come on instead of Mandy. We've got a good side going. We've got a very good side going. Pedri is happy to play left wing. We have already got a backup. If we can sell Sydney actually and bring in a different backup centre back, I'll be happy. With that being said, I shall catch you later.